Good afternoon. Apple is a well-known company, and their products are everywhere. And iPhone is the most common thing. In 2007, iPhone revolutionized the cell phone industry, and it had touch interface. But the engineer didn't satisfy, they thought a better one. The iPhone 3G. It was half the price and it has GPS function. And it also had App Store, you can buy whatever you want. And then Apple added video camera to the iPhone 3GS. But it only can film a short video. The 4S was the iPhone 4. It's the black iPhone. It had high resolution display. And when it released, iPhone 4 got the high opinion right away. And we waited for a few months. We got the iPhone 4S. Every iPhone has its personal assistant named Siri. And then, what can I help you? And then is iPhone 5. It had lightning line, so you can pull and plug it more easily. And it also thinner, lighter, but it had a larger screen. And the next generation is iPhone 5S. It has touching ID. It features fingerprint scanner, so the security was totally advanced. And they are also introducing iPhone 5C. C is for cheap. It's also the most colorful iPhone, and it sells good. In 2014, Apple released iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus at the same time. It was a special strategy with the 4.7-inch display. iPhone 6 was the larger screen, and it was easy to hold and use. And the next one is iPhone 5 Plus with 5.5-inch display. It features a camera. It will be more clear. And today, what is the next iPhone? This is the case we discussed about.
Okay, so we all believe that the iPhone are the start of technological revolution always. And we believe that some new inventions is never have seen on the face of in this earth. So, So you might agree that mobile are the fastest growing industry in mobile, and iPhone are the representative. And you might think that this mobile industry is going to nearing maturity. For example, like US smartphone penetration, the penetration rate went from 18 in the 2010 to 72% just 4 years later on 2014. And yes, this industry is going to saturate, but that doesn't mean it's not going to innovate. So the big question is, what will the future iPhone be like? And it's our case today. And our introduction will break into two sections: form and function. Okay, let's begin. About the form, you can imagine that you got a fully flexible iPhone and smartphone. That your smartphone can bend like into a watch on your wrist, and maybe your iPhone can unfold and into like an iPad. But the obstacle now is that like some hard drive is impossible to bend. like your battery or your like some chips. If about the safety issue, if you bend it, you'll explode. And so we hope that can happen. This revolution can happen. But for Apple, if Apple want to make this revolution happen, there are lots of obstacles away then. Okay, so it's about the basic of form. Let's talk about something revolutionary and exciting. Have you ever imagined that you can assemble your own smartphone like you assemble your personal computer, your desktop? You can replace your camera, your RAM. Just don't have to get a new one. And it's a new project on Google, and we hope that Apple can follow his step. Just like this, you can replace your own camera or maybe some big app or this is speaker. And the most important for us, I think, is that if your screen is broken, you can just replace it and on a lower cost. And the next for introduction is about edge-to-edge screen. It's this revolution has been done in some brands like Sharp and Samsung. And we believe that's a trend that Apple will follow up. And for example of this smartphone, the Sharp only do the edge-to-edge from left to right. And we believe that if Apple want to make an edge-to-edge screen, they can do the full screen edge-to-edge. And it's all about the form. Okay, let's move on to the next section, function.
Here are 5 new functions for the future iPhone. The first one, no more keys and no more passwords. Your phone is now the key. If an app can link your phone to a lock using Bluetooth, the app allows you to preset constraints for when you can open your door. No more password. You know, iPhone 5s comes with Touch ID fingerprint sensor, and future iPhone will probably use eye scanning security and voice recognition. The second, waterproof. It will definitely be a disaster if you drop your new iPhone in water accidentally. And last year, several waterproof smartphones hit the market. So it is very likely that Apple will implement this new technology into a new product. This will probably that there will be some components inside, like the main circuit board, will be coated with waterproof materials. Longer battery life. According to a survey, Apple has been criticized. A solid majority of 60% respondents said that Apple should improve their battery life as their most desired features. As you can see from the broken line graph, the battery capacity has grown steadily, but there's still room for improvement. This can be improved by software improvements or accommodate a larger battery. But we think that the Apple will probably use an organic battery. The organic battery is considered to have a battery life than the lithium-ion. So, as what I mentioned above, Apple has been struggled with the poor battery life. In addition to extend battery life, what else can Apple do? It's the wireless charging. Just like this, you can recharge. You can just put your phone on the recharging pad, and the power will be transferred from the battery. Will be transferred from the Mac to an iPhone battery. An inbuilt projector, and this will be just like this. On the one side, this is the display projector, and the other one is the keyboard projector. So it will be just like this. You can play games or watch your videos on the larger screen. And this will definitely attract executives and people in business who often have to give presentation. So these are our expectation about these are our expectation. Let's look forward to the future iPhone together. Thank you.